we're all singing a little Rocky Mountain High music, are we
we-
not?
Oh my goodness. Jim, if you got to go to one of his performances. Just
Yeah, this
etch
weekend.
a little time in your.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today,
I would go to
tomorrow,
Gordon. I would go to Gordon to listen to that.
We will come to Gordon and see you.
Yeah.
1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 5 o'clock at the Archway in Kearney. And speaking of the beautiful Rocky Mountains, Brian is back because, boy, timing couldn't have been better with that song in you.
Couldn't imagine any better. That's fantastic.
I
He's
know
singing
it.
along like, oh, that would go so well with. Well, we're going to dive right in again. We're going to start at the Lawn Lake, where the Lawn Lake Dam used to be, and so it broke back in 1982, and so Roaring River is now much roaring, and it created an alluvial fan, as we'll see at the end of this.
Alluvial?
A lot of rocks
Wow.
and particles that created this. We'll see at the end.
Oh, I
So
can't wait.
we'll
Let's
play
take a
this
look.
and we'll see the visual.
Okay.
All right, isn't this a beautiful spot? And now we're going to see from on top of our part way up Trail Ridge Road. You can see right in the middle of that is where the waterfall's at, but that's what an alluvial fan looks like when that huge flood came, it rushed it out, and so you can see all those particles that just completely changed the landscape. And even since 1982, it hasn't converted back because there were so many particles and boulders and rocks and everything else that came through. So
How do you know that?
I looked it up.
I was going to
Yes.
say, that's pretty impressive.
And then I had some in-laws that were filling me in a little bit. So, well, and somebody asked about animals. So my favorite animal is the next one that we ran into, the mountain bluebird.
Ooh.
Isn't he or
Beautiful.
she just the most gorgeous thing you've ever
Yes.
seen? It was about 50 yards away, and then it flew to about 30 yards away on the rock, and then it flew right over my wife's shoulder, and she's like, he's right here.
So-
or she, I don't know.
Where was the bird then?
That was in Moraine Park. So we
Okay.
saw that before with the water down in the valley.
Okay.
And this bird happened upon us. We're like, oh,
Oh
my
my
gosh, I had
goodness.
never
And it-
seen a mountain bluebird.
And it's
so.
a beautiful blue.
Oh
Yeah.
my
I
mean,
gosh,
it's
just
beautiful.
fantastic. Yeah, just
Did you hear, did it chirp or just sing?
I heard a little bit of squawking, but it didn't hang
Yeah.
around too long, just long enough for me to take a picture and pose
Yes.
a little bit. So
Do you see a lot of different birds out there?
you do.
Oh.
And I've got a few coming up, as well as a few elk and a few other things.
Oh.
So we'll just
Okay.
roll this one. These are all the creatures that kind of crossed our path.
Wow, that is beautiful,
Gorgeous.
Brian.
Gorgeous.
So you saw the elk there. The black and white bird was a Clark's nutcracker. You saw the chipmunks. Obviously, we know what those are. Canada geese. We know what those are. A hummingbird. The one bird on the ground was a magpie. And then you saw the yellow-bellied marmot running around like little gopher-type creatures. So,
How
so much
fun.
to see. It's very fun. So that is my bag of beans, if you have a bag of beans, I guess. So.
A bag of beans with some elk and baby geese and everything else.
Rocky
So,
Mountain High, right?
yeah.
Like you
Yep.
said. So.
Very pretty.
Well,
thank
thank
you,
you.
Brian.
You betcha.
Appreciate it. Thank you, friends, for being with us. See you on Monday.